With Blue Cross Blue Shield of Western New York, you get straightforward health coverage, easy to understand plans, hassle-free access to information and services. You're recognized by more doctors and hospitals around the world.
Everything I'm living for, not just anything we'll do. Glad I'm blue.
Blue Cross Blue Shield, the official health plan of the Buffalo Sabres.
The month of November is a busy one at home for the Buffalo Sabres and offers plenty of chances for you to see your favorite team in action. Good seats are still available for most Sabres home games. To get yours, go to sabres.com or call 1-888-GO-SABRES now.
Have you seen the commercial where they talk about these being the most uncomfortable seats known to man? And nowhere else that a parent wants to be than sitting in these seats watching their kid on the ice. Well, that's the story of the Pailles, because at the tender age of 5, Danny Paille strapped on his very first pair of skates, and ever since then, he's made his way from Pee-wee to now pro.
If Danny Paille's life were a card game, he'd be holding a royal flush. Both on and off the ice, it's been a winning year for Danny. That's because this summer, Danny found out he now had a permanent home, a home as a Buffalo Sabre.
Tremendous excitement for me. I mean, I was just on the golf course with my dad and my brother-in-law and one of my brother-in-laws, and we got the call from my agent, said that we got a settlement, so I was really happy with that being all done and got my golf game a lot better. So it was a lot more relaxing knowing that it was done.
Danny was born and raised in Welland, Ontario with his 2 older sisters. They were raised to be a close-knit family and remain that way today.
And just the fact that he's signed here in Buffalo for 2 more years, to me, I don't know, it's a dream come true to watch him like I'm here tonight. And, no, it was a big load off our shoulders.
But it's Danny as a whole, not just Danny the hockey player, that he's so proud of.
Oh, I am. I got to admit, that's pretty hard to hide for me. Even my friends tell me, like, usually we're low-key, but when it comes to that, I'm just happy to be here. Like, Dan knows it too. I think a lot of it he does for us, but I hope he does it for himself.
Playing for Buffalo, which is only a half-hour away from Welland, allows the Pailles to attend the games and remain a constant in Danny's life.
I haven't really experienced that going away from my family. In juniors I was an hour away. Minor leagues I was an hour and a half away, and now I'm a half hour. So, I see him basically every 2 weeks, or sometimes I'll see him at the games all the time, and it's fun.
2 other big boosters for Danny are his sisters, Joanne and Natalie, although it wasn't always that way.
Sisters, yeah. Before I got taller than them, they used to pick on me, but now I'm a little bit bigger than them, so they show a little bit more caring than grit, so it's good.
Yeah. Do you want to share anything they used to do to you, like
I'll be watching TV and they'll just come in and take the remote from me or something, and with our house it was kind of like a vote. So every time they wanted to watch something, they just they liked the soap opera shows.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Back then we had only one TV, so I had to deal with it, or I'd just go in my room and try and figure out something to do. So it'd be fun.
And you have to understand, Danny loves his TV.
Yeah, I love TV. If you talk to anybody on the team, they'll let you know that I just constantly watch TV. It's just a nice little relaxed period for me. I mean, when I'm at home, I don't want to do anything, so I just kind of lay around and enjoy the time at home.
What's your show? What show you like? How you really dig?
Right now, I've been into Entourage and watching the following season with that, but I don't follow too much of the reality shows. Just TV though. I kind of want to just watch. I can sit on the TV for hours and
just get sucked in.
Be all right.
No worries now. Danny has purchased his own home here in Buffalo, and he shouldn't have a problem with the remote, at least until next July.
We'll be getting married in July 2009.
Danny recently got engaged to his longtime girlfriend, Dana. She's a woman who, like his family, both supports and balances him.
Yes, my fiance as well. She's always been, she's been there since I've played in Guelph, so she's been a tremendous support for me throughout my whole career. She was there at the draft, and really, she's been great with me here and helped me a lot throughout going through the system here in Buffalo.
And that's one thing you'll find out about Danny. He's grounded, respectful, and seemingly unaware of his success.
I just try not to let things bother me, or if I get ahead of myself, I try to keep myself back. Plus, I got my parents letting me know if I'm getting too big.
As for his days after hockey, well, it just could be Officer Paille.
Your dad said you wanted to be a cop when you were younger.
Yeah, one thing I want to be a cop, and when I was younger, and who knows, I don't know what I'm going to do after, but probably something that's definitely one of my options that I've wanted to do other than hockey.
But for right now, it's hockey and another championship that's foremost on his mind.
I was in Guelph, my last year in Guelph, and we ended up winning the OHL championship. And just everything was on high, and having that feeling. It was basically my first major championship outside of like minor league playing, and just having that feeling, you don't want to lose it, and the atmosphere, and it's definitely something I want again.
And with the hand he's holding, I think it's a sure bet.
And here's a couple other little factoids about Danny Paille that you can file away. A, he is a neat freak. He cannot stand a mess. B, he loves his chocolate. And C, he likes to play Sudoku. So there you go. Coming up next, Kevin will have an exclusive sit-down interview with the head of hockey operations for USA Hockey.
You were part of the selection committee that came to visit Buffalo. Why was Buffalo chosen to host this prestigious event?